Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ryan from the YMCA. Today I'm going to be going over a full body workout. This workout is ideally set for people who are in a rush for time. So it's going to be another time-based workout. All from the time you come in the door to the time you're leaving, we're looking at about 30 minutes involving 3 different movements. I will show an advanced version as well as a beginner version for the same exact workout. Hello again, everybody. We're just going to talk about today's warm-up. So we're going to go through 3 movements. One is going to be 2 minutes on the rower. Next movement will be 10 body weight squats, followed by 8 to 10 shoulder presses. The idea here is we're going to get our heart rate elevated, get all of our joints moving on the rower. We're going to transition to the body weight squats, which is really going to warm up our hips because we're going to be doing lunges in the workout. And then we're going to work on overhead presses, which is going to loosen up our shoulders a little bit because we'll be hanging from these later on. All right, so guys, when we're rowing, as you're going to see, I'm getting a lot of joint action. Ankles are flexing, knees are flexing, hips are flexing, shoulders, elbows. So it's really a full body movement. What we want to see in terms of form is going to be, this is going to be your start position. Legs are going to drive. When the legs are finished extending, then we're going to pull with the arms. Then it's going to be the arms release, then the legs bend. So it's legs, arms, arms, legs. Legs, arms, arms, legs. The torso can kind of go 10 and 2. What you don't want to see is laying all the way down. So 10, 2, legs, arms, arms, legs. The reason we're doing that is we don't want the handles to be hitting our knees and messing up our rhythm. So again, legs, arms, arms, legs. 2 minutes here. All right, coming off that row, we're going to go into 10 body weight squats. So feet positioned just outside of hips. We're going to initiate this movement by kind of sending our hips back and down or down and back. So think about here, you're closing a car door with your butt and you're sinking back and up. Full range of motion would be hips just below knees and up. If that range of motion is difficult for you, you can obviously stop well short of that. Here, the idea is you want to keep that back nice and flat, core engaged, and up for 10 of these. All right, and the last movement in our warm-up is going to be designed to warm up our shoulders. It's going to be a dumbbell overhead press. I'm going to grab a pair of dumbbells. These should not be heavy. This should be something you could do comfortably, 8 to 10 reps. Here, up, straight overhead. You can come down till arms are 90 degrees or your hands are in line with your ears and back up. Or if you're feeling your shoulders are fully healthy, you can come all the way down, tap your shoulders with the dumbbell and send them back up. This should be controlled speed, both down and up. What I'm looking for, if we're working with somebody, is that they're not doing a banana with their back or looking up to the sky, putting all that pressure on their lower back. You want your ribs to be down and your core embraced. So, good, not good. So the first movement in today's workout are going to be alternating reverse lunges. Today I'm going to be using dumbbells, but you could use a barbell, kettlebell, infinite ways to make this harder. Obviously you could increase weight. You could do a front rack with a barbell, front rack with holding kettlebells. You can go overhead, make it a back squat. But really I want to focus right now on using the dumbbells, and next I'll talk about ways that we could scale it down and make this movement a little bit easier as well. So we're going to start, you're going to pick up the dumbbells. These are reversed lunges, so you're going to take a big step back, come down. In this bottom position, I should be making a 90-degree bend with my rear leg, 90-degree bend with my front leg, and my torso should be upright. So I shouldn't be hovering way over here in order to get up. So torso's upright. Obviously you don't need dumbbells at all as well. So a beginner option for this would be simply body weight. Same thing, movement is the same, 90, 90, upright torso, and up. You could use straps on a door, something that can hold you. Another regression to make this a little bit easier and help kind of pull yourself up on something if you had something. Here, and the focus again is keeping that torso upright. For today's advanced workout, we're going to be looking at 16 reps of these. during the course of a minute. For the beginner option, we're going to be looking at 10 to 12. So for today's second movement in the workout, we're going to be doing hanging knee raises or hanging knees to elbows. So hanging knees to elbows are going to be the more advanced version. Hanging knee raises will be scaling it down a notch. And if those are a little bit challenging, where hanging is something that you're not able to do, we can go ahead and work on crunches as well, which I'll show in a few seconds. So for the knees to elbows, you're going to hang here, and you're going to bring your knees up to touch your elbows and back down. Trying to do that in a nice controlled manner. If those are very challenging, we can look at knee raises, which is going to be similar movement, but we're just breaking the parallel plane. So bring your knees up basically to, you're just breaking the line of your hip, or bring your knees up past 90 degrees. Same thing here. So for today's workout, if you're doing the advanced version, you're doing 14 knees to elbows. If you're doing the beginner version, you're going to be doing 8 to 10 hanging knee raises. And for today's third and final movement in today's workout, we're going to talk about the burpee. So I'm going to demonstrate all of them. We're going to start with the traditional burpee, but I'm also going to go over a couple different options on how to scale that movement down and make it accessible to everybody. If you're doing the advanced version of today's workout, you're going to be doing 12 burpees. If you're doing the more beginner version, it'll be 8 burpees. So traditional burpee is hands down, jump the feet back into a push-up position, push up, jump the feet up and up. So a little slow, hands come to the ground, feet come back to a plank, do a push-up, feet jump up to your hands, and you jump up. That is your traditional burpee. We can scale that down a little bit. We can bring the hands down, jump to a plank, take the push-up out of it, bring the feet back to our hands, and jump. So again, hands down, feet go back to a plank, jump the feet up, jump up. We can scale it down one step further. Hands come down, walk the leg back, get a good hip stretch, walk the other leg back into a plank, other leg comes forward, bottom of the squat and up. Same thing, reverse the order, this time going back with my left leg, then back with my right into a plank, leading up with my left leg, right leg follows, up and stand. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. Feel free to do this workout as I wrote it, or change the movements up and make it something that is more enjoyable for you. Either way, we hope to see you here back at the Y.